What is up, guys? Welcome back, and today we have a brand new tutorial. Now, for this tutorial, we have the top 5 easiest magic tricks for any beginner magician. So guys, this trick first up is called the portal. This trick is a super easy, super cool, and looks super impossible magic trick, guys. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how this is done. This is how you perform portal. So you're gonna get 2 cards that you can use for later. So in this case, we're using 2 kings, right? And you're gonna lay them face up, just like that. All right, and now what I decided to do was a force. So I put the 8 of spades on bottom, and by the way, I'm using duplicates here. So I decided to put the 8 of spades on bottom, down, stopped, and peeled it off with my thumb, just like that. And I turned it over and said, all right, this is your card here, the 8 of spades. Then the 8 of spades would just go into the middle of the deck here, right? Right about there. Okay. And then I pick these up, show them, turn this over. And then when I'm turning these back over, I'm just pushing and pulling over this top card right here. So I do that. And then I pick up both these cards here, right? Pop that up and grab it just like that. Okay, and put your finger on the card right here, and I just turn my wrists 1, 2, 3, just like that. And on the third one, I'm pushing the card in over here and pulling this card down over here. So it goes from 1, 2, 3, just like that. And it's super simple, guys. Now, you don't have to use duplicates if you don't want to. Like here, let me find the other, here, there's the 8 of clubs. I'll show you what I mean here in a sec. All right. So we're gonna take the duplicate 8 of spades, and we're gonna toss it out of the deck, and we're gonna use the 8 of clubs here. So let's say you don't have any duplicates, right? So you set it up the exact same way, dribble down, and then instead of saying 8 of spades or 8 of clubs, you're just gonna say, okay, so your card is the black 8, right? Just a black 8, right? And pull it out, okay? And you show, all right, there's the black 8, right? And they say, yes, my card's the black 8. So then you pick up all the cards one more time. And do this, guys. Be sure you do this, because that's a convincer that you don't already have it broken or anything. You just, there's no breaks in there or anything. No breaks. And you just 1, 2, and what was your card? The black 8, just like that. And that's how you perform portal. Number 2 on the list here is a trick called Winston Churchill. It's the second video that you saw in the intro. Now, I don't know if that's the actual name or not, but that's how it was presented to me, was a magician by the name of Eric Greenberg fooled Winston Churchill with this trick. So guys, this is a super easy trick. Absolutely love it. I still perform it today, even though it's a beginner trick. It's just so powerful and so easy to do, guys. So without further ado, here's how you perform Winston Churchill. Okay, so the secret to this trick is super simple. All you need to do is divide all the black cards and all the red cards into 2 even piles, so 26 of each. So it doesn't matter which one you start out with on top. You can have black on top or red on top, but don't shuffle them together, okay? So we're gonna put black on top here, okay? So you're gonna wanna go and find 2 red and 2 black cards. Take these out of the deck, right? And just show them off like this. Now it doesn't matter which one that the spectator picks. Let's say they pick the 2 8s, and then they're gonna put these 2 into the middle of the deck. Now you're gonna riffle down, and you're looking for that 1 black card right there. So you know now that it's split. So I'll show you this from the back. You just want to look for that 1 black card. There we are, right there. Right? And then you're just gonna cut on it right there, and put both the face-up cards in right there. All right. Then you're gonna present these 2 out and say, deal whatever black cards you think are here, and deal whatever red cards you think are here. Now, while they're doing this, you gotta remember which one did you put on top. Did you put black on top, or did you put red on top? if you put black on top, then the pile with the black card is going to be correct. Or if you put red on top, then the pile with the red card is going to be correct. And I'll get to that here in a minute. So let's just lay out the cards. They lay it out any way that they want. Okay, now you've come to the face-up cards. So now you're going to say we're going to take the two piles and we're going to switch them. So we're going to put red over here and then we're going to put black over here. Alright? And then they're going to deal down again in whatever way they think. Okay. So now what you're going to do is this pile is correct because this had the black cards, right? That's what was being dealt down first. But what about this pile? It's all screwed up. I'll get to that here in a second. So you're just gonna pick up this pile right here, push this 3 out, or whatever card it is, and spread the rest of the cards out. And you do that for the first 2 piles. Just like that. So for this pile here, you're going to gather up all these cards and square them up except for the card. Except for the first card that was laid down. The first face-up card. So gather them up just like that, leaving this card out. And you're going to flip them over. Okay? And when you're spreading through, now you're going to have this face-down card. You flip it over, say there's the black card marker, and then you spread them out. And then you take these red cards and you spread them out on top of the 8 just like that. And that's how the trick is done, guys. Alright guys, number 3 in our list here is a little trick called the shake change. It was the 3rd video that you saw in the intro over here. The shake change is just a really cool trick to do, guys. I love doing it all the time. So guys, without further ado, here is how you do the shake change. Okay, this was one of my absolute favorite tricks as a beginner. This is called the shake change. So, all you're gonna do is riffle down the deck just like this, and when the spectator says stop, you're gonna put your finger right here to grab a card, only except you're gonna riffle 3 cards. 3 cards, just like that. Now, but you might think that you're gonna flash it or something. That's why you have your hand out here. Your hand is covering the moment when you're dealing 1, 2, 3 cards. And you'll be able to feel it too. So, you're gonna grab it just like that. All right, I'll go through that again. I went a little too quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay, now you're gonna pivot the cards on your middle finger, just like that. Your left hand middle finger. All right, and grab and pivot just like that, and squeeze the top left corner of the deck with your thumb, holding these 3 cards in place. Turn your hand over, show the cards. In this case, it's the 6 of diamonds. You say, so we're going to take the 6 of diamonds here. Now, you don't have to do this. You don't have to pop it and flip it over like I do. You know, that's something I like to do. But all you have to do is just turn it over. Okay, grab it, turn it over, and put it on top, just like that. So I'll do this again. Riffle down, 1, 2, 3 cards. Grab it, turn it, and turn it over just like that. So, do not show the top card. In fact, don't even mention it. Just say, all right, so we're going to put the top card into the deck and just put it into the middle of the deck as if you've lost it now. So they can't say, show me the card now. And just, oh, well, it's too late. I'm sorry about that. So, next move that you're going to do is you're going to turn over the top card. Now, this was something that I learned as a beginner, but you don't have to do it. I learned to push over 2 cards at the same time, just like this, and pull them back in, so I already have my break under the top card. Now, you don't have to do that. All you have to do is turn over the top card, grab with your thumb, get that lift, and then do your shake change like that. But you don't have to do that if you don't want to. So, now what we're going to do is turn it over, pick it up. Now this is the actual change itself. So what you're doing is you're picking up the 2 cards and you're gonna put a bend in it right there, just like that. All right, and the reason for that bend is it makes it a lot easier to turn it. See, if there is no bend, It's still pretty easy to turn it, but there's that always possibility that you could accidentally throw the cards and they spread and then they ruin the entire trick. I've done that before, guys. So you're just gonna pick it up, give it a bend, go 1, 2, 3. Now, I see a lot of people that do this, you know, and you don't really want to turn your wrist like that. You don't want to do this. You want to go 1, 2, and 3, turning the card. See, it's called the shake change, like that. See, you don't want to end up doing this and maybe showing both cards. Okay guys, next up on our list we have a trick called the wallet trick. The wallet trick was the 4th trick that you saw in the intro, guys. So the wallet trick is so easy, guys. Like you won't believe how easy this is until you start performing it. You'll see here in a sec, just watch. So this is all you need to do the wallet trick. You need a wallet, duplicate cards, and a deck. So set your deck aside for the moment and put one of the duplicates on top, all right? So now what you're going to want to do is have the outside of your wallet facing the audience. So you want the inside to be facing you. Now, you're going to want to take the face of the card and put it in your wallet. Make sure that the face is facing you. Close it and put it in your back pocket. Now, you're all set up, and this is all you need to do. Take the deck, say, just deal off a few cards in normal deck, right? And you're spreading through. This is one of my absolute favorite forces. You're keeping those few cards that you dealt onto the bottom, or one card if you only dealt one, and push out a card right here. And all you're doing is you're just pushing all these cards above these bottom cards right here. So then you'll push that in and show this bottom card here, the 8 of spades, and just do it like that. Now you can do whatever force that you want to. It's just I think this one works best for this, because you can say here, just a normal cards, you know, touch the back of any card you want. They touch this one. Are you sure you want to change your mind? You don't? Okay, we'll use this one then. All right. So I'll show you a card right here, and I just love doing it. It's one of my favorite forces. Anyway, so now you don't have to do this, but every now and then I like to do it. You can take this, right, flip it over, you know, false cut it, shuffle it, whatever, and then you can palm it off. Just palm the card. Oops. See, I'm a right-hander. I'm not used to palming with my left hand. You know, you can palm real quick or something, and oh, my wallet's not there, it's in my other pocket, and just drop this duplicate. You don't have to do that if you don't want. Now what you want to do is shuffle these cards up, right? Just shuffle it up, and say that your card is gone from the deck. You reach, show your hands to be empty, reach back for your wallet, and grab it. Now, you're going to want to open it, have the inside facing you, and then grab that card and pull it out. And this is just for dramatic effect. So, and then you turn it over. Is that your card? It is. Awesome. And that, guys, is how you do the wallet trick. Next up, we have the spelling trick. Again, guys, I'm not sure if that's the actual name. That's just how it was showed to me, was as the spelling trick. And this is a really easy card trick, guys. This is like not even beginner stuff. This is, you know, when you just jump into magic. This is something that you can look at for 10 seconds and you can go out and do it, guys. Once you know how it's done, you can immediately go out and do it. But guys, it's super powerful, super easy trick. So guys, without further ado, let's show the spelling trick. You don't have to force a card if you don't want to. When I was a beginner, I liked to force a card. But if you don't want to do that and you want to peek at a card, I'll show you how to do that. So they go through and pick any card that they would like. All right, let's say it's the Queen of Hearts. You take the Queen of Hearts, put it into the back right there, and when you're pushing it in, lift up on it, and then it'll give you that natural break, right? So then you'll just deal it to the bottom, like that, and you get your peek. So, if you don't want to peek and you'd rather force, here's one of the easiest forces I know. All right, so you show the deck and you riffle down. They say stop at any time, so stop right there. Okay, are you sure you want to stop right there? You don't want to go any further? Yes, I'm sure. All right, so there's your card, okay? And the way that you do that force, super simple. When you're riffling down and you stop, you're putting your thumb on bottom here and you're just peeling it with it. Peeling it all. So guys, now let's get back to this. So we're gonna force the ace of spades. Stop right there. Okay, you sure? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so there's your card, and you won't look at it. You're gonna like turn away or something, okay? Or you'll grab it, peel it, and you go, okay, so here's your card or whatever. All right, so they see their card, and since you know what it is, they put it in and they shuffle it. Okay, now you're gonna pretend that you don't know what the card is, and you're gonna purposely miss the card. So let's go looking for it. Okay, so there's the card. Now once you see it, you're gonna wanna spell it out. So if you're gonna use the word of in there instead of just ace spades and use ace of spades, make sure that you spell of too. So you're gonna go A, C, or you can even start from the ace if you'd rather. But I like to do this. Pull the ace over. A, C, E, O, F, S, P, A, D, E, S. Just like that. Put the rest of the cards on top. Flip over the top card and say, now, is this your card? It's not? I didn't think so. What was your card, by the way? They named their card. The ace of spades. All right, we're gonna spell your card out. A, C, E, O, F, S, P, A, D, E, S. Now, none of these cards are the ace of spades. Can you flip over this card for me? They flip it over and it is the ace of spades. Makes it look even more impossible. So guys, those were the top 5 magic tricks that any beginner can do. They are all so easy, so powerful, and so effective, guys. So if you did like this video, why don't you go ahead and leave a like on it. And not only that, could you also comment as well what you thought of the video. It helps me create better content for you guys. And not only that, if you're new to the channel, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification beside it so that you're notified whenever I upload new videos every single week, guys. Remember, have a great day and keep it all looking WILLEAZY.
Catch 'em all.